In this video, we will show you how to replace your parking brake release handle and cable assembly on this Chevy Tahoe. This will be located inside your passenger compartment, just underneath your driver's side dash. Let's get into it. Okay friends, let's get started on our job. First, have a look at your brand new parking brake release cable. You'll find at the very tip of it, you have this two-eared area that goes into the parking brake mechanism. So what we're going to do is make our way underneath the dash over to this area. We're going to look for those two ears, squeeze them together, and pull this out of the parking brake lever. So let's make our way over here. We'll find that emergency brake lever and follow it all the way up to where we can find the cable. Now to remove this, you can try to squeeze on those two ears and pry this out of place, but it's a little bit difficult getting it out. If you wanted to, since you're replacing it anyways, just use some long cutters and cut the cable itself. We'll come right up here to this plastic area just below the bracket. Trim that right off of there. Now we can take hold of that cable and pull it out of place. Now we can make our way over to that handle. You'll find that you have one 10mm headed bolt holding this in place. Hold the handle, remove the bolt. There's our bolt. Grab onto that handle and pull it right out of place. There it is, friends. All right, let's get ready for the installation of our brand new parking brake release handle. Before we get ready for the installation, have a look at this part of the handle itself. You'll find that you have a small hook that protrudes over to the side, and you have the mounting bolt hole. If you were to look underneath the dash where that mounting area was, you'll find the mounting bolt hole. And you also have a small slot for that hook. So we'll get this aligned, put in the mounting bolt. There we are. You want to make sure you start this in by hand so you're sure you are not cross-threading it into place. Make sure that's nice and tight. Grab that bracket, give it a wiggle. Now we can take the other end of that cable and start putting it in place. When you do this, you want to start with the metal aspect of the cable. We'll bring this down and slide it right on in through this slot. You got to get it lined up perfectly. I'm just going to use my screwdriver and I'll pull this up to a workable position. Slide that straight on through. Now we can bring the rest of that cable and we'll bring it back up through the original area of the bracket where we had removed it. Just have to lift it up a little bit. Once you have it aligned, lock it in. Give that a tug to make sure it's completely secure. Okay friends, we fully installed our parking brake release handle. At this point, you want to make sure you test its functionality. Do that by applying the parking brake. Make sure it stays in the locked position. After that, make your way back up to the handle and test its functionality. Perfect. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.